Hey, what's going on? This is Sunshine.
And E.
All right.
We're back again for woo. It's past Halloween. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Scary stories.
All right. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know if you want that hand on your face like that or not. But,
What? I can't see that.
oh, okay. Well, sorry. Anyways. We're going to continue on with some of these celebrity ghost stories. And that's this person. I'm going to get more into this particular person. Those who go back knows him, but we'll get into a little bit more about him. But here's another ghost story. Before we get started, do me a favor, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, also share and comment below. This is Telly Savalas. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and let's check him out.
New York to a very famous man.
And what I'm about to tell you is true if you want to hear it.
I do want to hear
You
it.
do want to hear it, then I'll tell you. I was never superstitious.
I'll give you a ride.
But then something happened in my life which scared the hell out of me. And for something like that to happen to me is something that I can't understand to this day. God knows how many years ago. Let me think now. 58, 59. It's a lot of years ago. Now, I just left off a date. Beautiful young girl since left us. And it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going home to Long Island after dropping her off. And as would happen, I ran out of gas. And I go into this White Castle restaurant. I says, is there a gas station open? He says, yeah. He says, you walk through the woods there. He says, get on the Grand Central Parkway, take it to the Cross Island Parkway. He says, and the gas station there open all night. Okay. So I am, start walking through the woods, a wooded area, not the woods, going up, and as I'm doing that, I hear a voice say, I'll give you a ride. Turn around, and there's this guy in the Cadillac. And I didn't hear the Cadillac.
You hear the voice, and what do you see?
I see a guy in a white suit, and I hear an effeminate voice say, I'll give you a lift. I said, that's very nice. I said, I'm going to a gas station.
In the car?
We get to the gas station, talking very nice. And I'm fumbling around in my pockets. He says, I'll lend you $1. Well, I didn't ask him for money. And the truth is, I was broke. And I said, well, look, I says, you know, I work for the State Department, and, well, anyway, give me your name and address, all right? Allow me to mail it to you, because I'm very embarrassed. Anyway, I go there, I get a can, pay for the gas. And we start driving back to my car to put the gas in the car, and I thought that was very nice of him. And then in the clear blue sky, he says, I know, I'm not going to mention the name, I know so-and-so. And it's a baseball player. We weren't talking baseball. Oh, I said, who's he? He says, well, he's a
Utility infielder for the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, it's so bizarre that he would say it in the spookiest voice I ever heard. He kept driving, get to my car, put the gasoline in. He pushes me to get it started, My car starts. I thank him very much. All in all, it's a very lovely experience to meet someone to help you out like that. No incident whatsoever. Go home, go to work in the morning, get out in the afternoon, this headline in the then Journal American. So-and-so dead. The guy he mentioned in that very spooky voice, age 20-some-odd, young ball player, under very mysterious circumstances. Autopsy and all that stuff. I said, God, what a frightening coincidence. I go home and I says, hey, Ma, isn't that funny? My mother, I think, was part witch. I explained it to her. She says, well, yeah, Telly, strange things that do happen. I said, but. And then I remembered that he gave me a piece of paper for me to send $1 to. I look at it, and there besides the address is a telephone number. Okay.
I thought you were going to say it was
Let me
blank.
call the number. Jimmy's bar. Oh, I said, well, can I speak to Mr. Cullen, please? Oh, Mr. Cullen, just a minute. Woman gets on the phone.
Who's calling?
Hi, may I speak to Mr. Cullen, please?
He's not here.
Well, when do you expect him?
Who is this?
I says, well, I was with Mr. Cullen last night. He gave me this telephone number, and he said I could reach him here. She says,
Look, you son of a bitch. I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about my husband, and he's been dead for 2 years.
Anyway, I wouldn't let it go. I did get in touch with the woman again. I did meet her in New York. She came down from Boston. Because, you know, this is a little too much. The clothes I described were the clothes he was buried in. The piece of paper that he gave me signed James Cullen. She brought a letter that he wrote her when he was in the Army.
It was a signature.
It had Jimmy on that. Outside of that, the signature is identical.
Yeah, I knew it.
There's only one thing that was different. I said he had a high voice. She said, oh, no. She said, he had a deep voice like yours. Oh. Then it meant he killed himself. This way, right through the voice. Box, whatever. Anyway, this story happened to a guy like me, and as I say, it's been haunting me now close to 40 years.
Wow.
Telly told us, by the way, that he'd always been a cynic about the supernatural. Until that night.
Wow.
What to think about that?
Yeah, that's one's, it's detailed, you know. But I was going to get into Telly Savalas. You got to excuse me, my voices. But anyways, he was big during the time where they had a lot of detective type series, hour-long series where you had Jake and the Fat Man, McMillan and Wife, Rockford File, and his was Kojak. And do you remember what he was known for?
Who Loves You, Baby?
Oh, that's the one. There's two things I guess he's known for. Who Loves You, Baby? That's right. That's one of them. You know another thing?
The Blow Pop.
That little sucker, yeah. And I don't know. I think I heard that he had a smoking issue and he wanted to stop smoking. But he said it was, and I don't know if this is based on the show because he actually did the suckers in the show too. Both lollipops or whatever you want to say. But I believe it was in his personal life he was trying to get up smoking and he just felt he had to have something in his hand or doing something. So that's how he went to the suckers. But you're doing pretty good. So that's 2 for 2. Let's see if you can get this last one right. There was somebody in show business that played on a sitcom that everybody said he looked like. And he actually appeared on this show as himself, Telly Savalas. And they always made, do you remember?
On his show?
On the sitcom show, yeah.
I don't know his name. He does the little crazy stuff. I don't know. I can't think of this guy's name, but he would have weird stuff on the show. I can't think of the name of it.
No, I don't think that's the one. And actually, when it's funny because I think he made on the show he made comments like that, and then eventually they had Telly Savalas on the show.
Oh, Telly Savalas was on his show.
On his show, yeah, came on this show as a comedy.
No, I'm thinking about I'm thinking more of a movie.
Yeah, no, this was a sitcom,
And he what?
And he always on the sitcom, the guy would make references to him looking like Telly Savalas because at the time Telly Savalas was hot and big at the time, and eventually they put him on the show. He was actually end up on the show, so you don't know what the show is. You might not have watched the show, but it was Mel from Mel's Diner. You remember Alice? I don't know if the show was Mel's Diner or it was Alice.
Diner.
Mel's
No, it was. Don't give me the fibbing now.
But it was Mel. He owned the diner. Mm-hmm. And if you stop and look, they look like they could be related because they both had the bald heads. They kind of, they look like they could be from the same family. And if you ever see that episode, you're just like, oh, okay,
it was
they kind
Alice. I think it was Alice.
Alice, okay. But that's Telly Savalas and his story, and they get real interesting, and that's why we could have brought anybody on here that no one knows. And a lot of people might not know him, but they do know at some level or some time he was a celebrity, big time celebrity. So it's really good to get the ones from the celebrities. Yeah, there's maybe a little credibility to it than some nut case or something. So, but y'all let us know.
Case.
You know, so a lot of times when people say see UFOs, or at one time, especially before the cell phones and everything, there's some farmer out in the middle of nowhere, so everybody just thought he was crazy. You know, it's because they don't seem like the only ones that were seeing UFOs and unidentified flying objects or other little crazy stuff. Corn, what is the thing with the cornfield where they make the impressions in the cornfield? And I forgot what they call those, but yeah, a lot of those things seem like only them farmers in the middle of nowhere were seeing all that stuff. But y'all let us know if y'all have any issues or any celebrities you heard have some of these same cases. But until then, do me a favor, please like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Also share and comment below. And I do believe that's it.
That's it. Thanks for listening
To
to
Sunshine
Sunshine
and
and
E.
E.